Hey everyone, it's Sean here, your guide to Warcraft, and let's get straight into rank 5 of the Brawlers guild added in Legion. And we're going to start off with this musical team here. Now, this fight is pretty simple. It's just dodge the sound waves that are coming at you from the music boxes on the other side of the room. They don't really do too much damage. If you get caught in one, it's not the end of the world. You can survive it, but it's just dodge any that you can. Now, I believe he's called Wes, I'm not really sure. He's going to be the guy that you're going to be fighting up front here. And there's going to be ads, which are going to be dancers, which are going to come at you as well during this fight. But they're not really anything to worry about. My extra AoE pretty much took care of them. And then it's going to change. They're going to be these sound waves on the floor. And it's really tricky because all you have to actually do is just really jump over them. And you just want to keep up your DPS on Wes, and then once you've killed him, I believe this goblin is called Sunny. I guess he's operating the sound equipment, but otherwise he doesn't really do much. The ads die really quickly, just don't let him get on top of you, and just dodge sound waves whenever possible. You can't really move Sunny around the room, so you're just going to have to stand here and take all the damage. Again, it's not really much damage. I think the main challenge of this fight is just beating these two guys within the 2-minute timer that all the bosses have before the berserk goes off. Other than that, it's just a DPS check, and I don't think you're really going to have too much problem with it. An easy fight starting off in rank 5. Now, the next one is pretty funny. This is Daggermore. He's quite literally a shark out of water, and all he's going to do is flop up and down, and he's just going to cause a load of damage in front of where he is. So you just basically want to stay on his tail. And if you get caught in his damage, it's one hit, and the only thing that he does to catch you off guard is if you go too far around, he might change direction and go the other way. But really, I just cut this footage short because there's really nothing else to it. You just kill him. It's such a long fight, and there's like another 90 seconds of that. Now, for our third boss, we have the Leper Gnomes. These were in the original again, so these are just making their return, and all this is an AoE DPS check. Again, beat them before the timer. They really don't do any damage. All they do is a stacking debuff, which poisons you, which I don't really think does anything too hard. You just AoE them down, and as a Frost Death Knight, that's incredibly easy for me. I think you're left with 2 at the end that you just have to single target down, but really, it is just an AoE DPS check. Just beat all of the gnomes before the timer goes off. There really is nothing to worry about with this fight. So that's the first 3 bosses of rank 5. Rank 5, the first 3 bosses are extremely easy. I don't think you're going to have any trouble whatsoever with them. It's the last boss of rank 5 that you'll probably be watching this video for, and definitely the boss that I think you're going to struggle with. It did take me quite a few goes to actually get him down. Now, here he is. I believe his name is Black Mange, a Worgen pirate with a lot of cannons on the other side of the room. Now, you're going to notice all of these black gunpowder charges, which are slowly counting down towards their cannon. When it hits the cannon will fire. You can't really see the cannonballs, but you'll know when it fires because it will one-hit you. So it's very important that you just sort of keep your eye on the cannons at all time. Now, these obviously also count down at different speeds. So one right here is going pretty slow, whereas another one like there whizzing past my screen is going really quickly. So you have to be a really good judge of where to stand and where to move. Now, here is a very good example of all of the black powder lines are pretty much moving towards the cannon, and there is nowhere to move, so you just have to be a really good judge and try not to panic in your positioning, because the second of cannonball fires, the next line of powder will spawn, which will give you a place to stand for a good few seconds before you have to move again. But the best piece of advice that I could give you on this fight is no matter where you are, what position the boss is in, always keep your camera and always keep your eye on those cannons, because that's the main thing that's going to kill you, not Black Mange himself. Other than that, just keep a solid amount of DPS up on him, because otherwise you're going to hit the timer. But the main thing to watch out for is definitely those cannonballs. But that's all for this video. I really do hope this helped. Be sure to subscribe for some more Warcraft guides. I will see you in the next video.